Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a 4-star character that is actually amazing and that you should be considering to use either in your main team or in your second team. And the character that I'm going to be talking about is called Haru. Haru is a pistol character that is actually an excellent support. She deals kinetic damage, as you can see here, right? All of her abilities do kinetic damage. And she have like this simple ability that is called triple tap, and this ability that have like two ways to use it. Like you can either use tap it or you can hold it so that you can deal more damage. This ability is like nothing like important here, right? It is just a good option for you to use dual rotation. You enter the battle with her, use the ability, swap out. But when it comes to banishing phantom, here is where things are starting to get interesting. Banishing Phantom isn't an ability, support ability, so you don't really have to be with Haru inside the battlefield to use this. Basically, what you do is that she just deals some damage to the enemies that are in front of you, and if you are able to kill the enemy with that ability, then you are going to be getting a 20% attack buff for 20 seconds, guys. And this ability have a cooldown of 5 seconds. So it is pretty much like really easy to like keep this attack buff as long as you are fighting, small enemies. Like even when it comes to bosses, like because you may say like, yeah, but against bosses this is useless. But even if you're against bosses, like in the story and in hard difficulty, bosses are constantly summoning new ads, right, that you need to kill. So having this ability here to allow you to just finish up these units and then get an amazing increase in damage for your whole team. And it is not only this, right? This is not the only reason that I have to say that Haru is a great character. The other option is actually this one. Um, the name of this skill is Beyond Here Lies Nothing, and this is the ultimate ability for Haru. And what this does is that Haru, just regular thing, she summons something, right? She knocks back the units, and then she summons like a final showdown zone for 12 seconds. And what this zone does is that every time that you are shooting with Haru, right, you are able to activate one of these sort of oaths at damage, right, which is 40% of attack plus 30. 40% of Haru attack plus 30, right? So, pretty much, right, every time you're attacking an enemy, you attack with one of these swords, and then these swords are going to be doing the additional damage. Great thing about this is that this ability actually stays in the field, so you don't really have to continue attacking with Haru, especially if you have the first manifestation for Haru. So if you want Haru to actually be great and to actually, build her and use her either in your main team or in your second team, then make sure that you are, already having the first manifestation for her, so you would need to get her 3 times actually to be able to get this. And the first manifestation, what it does is that it allows that any other character that you have in your team, whenever they shoot an enemy inside this final showdown zone, they also activate the source of oaths. So basically Haru is dealing damage without being inside of the battlefield. Like the whole idea of Haru is that you have her there, but you actually never enter the battle with Haru unless you want to do a quick rotation and then just do a skill and that's it, right? Because even if you see this, right, when you are increasing the Neuronics for Haru, you get this. That basically says that you get an 8% increase in skill damage for every 100 alignment index when you are not in the field with Haru. So here you can see 8% if you're not in the field, 4% extra for every 100 alignment index that you have. So this is a character that is built to be used outside of the battlefield. She provides you with buff, of attack buff. She provides you with additional damage without having to enter the battle with her. And there is this little thingy, guys, here that you may not know about, right? You see these two things here. You may think that this is just nothing, but these are actually buttons that you can press on. So for example, if you click this, right, where it says stay in, then it is saying that when you use the ability, the ultimate ability, this operative, Haru, is going to stay in the battlefield to attack. So basically you do the switch and you stay with her. But if you select the switch out option, then she just enters the battlefield when you do like alt 1, alt 2, alt 3, depending on where you have her in the team, right? When you do that to enter and do the ultimate, then she immediately swaps out so that you can start or continue attacking with the character that you were using before. So this is something that is actually really good and that you can take advantage of. Um, there are some more other things that Haru has on her kit, like for example here, you see here that it says that when the source of oats hits a target, then basically, you know, every time that you continuously attack, the damage is increased by 10% for 2 seconds, and then this is stacking 5 times, right? Remember that most of the times these things, like, they reset the timer every time that you get a new stack. So pretty much it's very easy to get this to continuously being activated. Then we have here that this basically uses a reduction of the energy consumption for the ultimate ability, which is beyond here lies nothing. So this is really good, right? Because you definitely want to be using the ability for Haru as many times as possible. Then you have here that this gives you an increase for the ultimate of Haru, and basically what this does is that now the source of O would deal 45% of Haru attack plus 36 damage. And then the last one would be that if you have a kinetic type weapon activated, or you're using a kinetic type weapon, then you increase the rate of fire of all of the operative that are inside of the final showdown zone, which is basically, again, just the effect of the ultimate for Haru. And you see, you're right, so you are going to be firing faster, you're going to be shooting faster. So first and last manifestations are going to be like the best ones to go for. Definitely, I mean, I'm pretty sure that any character, if you have all the manifestations of them, they're going to be definitely very good. But when it comes to Haru, like, you only need the first one. Actually, you only need the first one to get the additional damage outside of the battlefield. Just recommendations for her, right? Because if you click here where it says view details, right, when you are here where it says operative, and then you click where it says view details, then you are able to see like the basic information of the character, and then you see this option here that says recommended. And then if you click here where it says recommended, it shows you like what are like the different weapons and the logistics that you actually should be using on this character for her to be able to deal more damage. Like for example, they recommend to use this, and what this does is just increase the skill damage, and when an active skill hits a target, it deals kinetic damage, right? So it's additional damage. I just really don't think that you actually need this. So a 5-star weapon for Haru so far, I don't think that this is good. This one is actually really good because you know, every time that you have like energy, if you do the skill, then you deal a little bit more damage. So if you're doing your rotation properly and you're entering the battle with Haru just to, you know, do a quick skill and maybe activate a support skill as well and then swap out, then it's really good to have this weapon. And it's 4-star weapon, easier to get. When it comes to the set, this set is actually really good because it would be increasing the ultimate energy for all of your squad by 32, right? The maximum amount of it, and then it increases the recovery regeneration of the ultimate by 28%. And also, it's really good because every time that you use the ultimate, then you get 20% of the energy that you use back. So this allows you to continuously use the ultimate ability for Haru and, you know, actually deal more damage with her. So going with this logistics tech is really good. For the weapon, I would recommend just going for the 4-star, so no need to go for the 5-star. If you have the 5-star and you want to use her on her, fine. I just don't think that it is actually needed. But yeah, they just put it there, right? Something else, like very important, guys. It comes to about the neuronics, right? Which neuronics you should be focusing on. then the first one that you should be going for is this one, which is because this is the one that is going to be actually enabling you to have the 20% attack buff. So without this, you don't have the buff. Very important, guys, that you go for this. Then the other one that I'm using is this one, because this is going to be increasing the duration for Final Showdown Zone, which is the ultimate, so that you can then deal more damage outside of the battlefield. And then second to that, there are some different options here that we have available. Like for example, you can use this one, which is for the support skill, and it basically would allow you to deal more damage. So you are going to be able to, kill a unit or enemy unit faster with this ability, and then get the buff faster as well. You have some reductions here for, like, this is just for, I really don't recommend going for this. I guess this is going to be the last one that you should be unlocking, because this is just to use the skill. And then whatever it does is you cannot be knocked out or repel and things like that. I just don't think that this is useful at all, because you're not going to be with Haru inside the battlefield. But this one is really important, right? Because this is going to allow you to, attack with the source of oath faster. So activating this one is very important. So go for this one first to get the attack buff, then go for the increase on the duration of the ultimate ability. Then you can go for this one, right, to be able to get the attack buff more reliably, sorry. And I guess if you have the first if you don't have like the first manifestation, then you should not go for this second, but go for this one second. And then once you have the manifestation, then activate this one, and then activate this one next after that. Then you go for this one, so that what is this? This is just for the ability again. So the most important one is this four here, and then these two ones are going to be the last one. It doesn't matter the order in which you activate them. But I guess that's going to be everything, guys, for Haru. When it comes to team recommendations for her, I would say that a good recommendation for a team is going to be something like, for example, let me just get here so that you guys can see it, right? I can actually add Haru here. So this is the thing that I'm planning to use with Haru. Wait, I'm actually not going to be using this girl. I'm going to be using the 4-star Yao. So this is the thing that I'm planning to use with Haru, right? Basically, I would be healing with 4-star Yao. I'm going to be buffing and activating the off-field damage with Haru, and then the main damage dealer is going to be Fritia. Fritia is going to be the one that is going to be basic attacking, right, the most, and activating the ultimate ability for Haru. This team is actually have a really, really good synergy, because she is going to be increasing the energy regeneration for these two characters, and both of them need to have more energy, because she needs energy to heal and she needs energy to spam the ultimate ability. So this is basically, guys, my recommendation. Let me know in the comments below which is the team that you are planning to build around Haru. What is that unit that you're going to be using with her, so that that unit can shine. Just remember, guys, that whenever you use the ability for Haru, you need a character that is going to be staying in the battlefield and attacking as fast as possible. So it has to be either a rifle unit or a submachine gun unit, maybe a shotgun unit, but shotgun is not going to be as good as a submachine gun or a rifle unit. So yeah, just let me know which is the thing that you think that is going to be the best for this specific character. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're liking the content, please consider subscribing and giving a like. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Peace.